Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me in this week's video. If you are new, very much welcome to you, and if you're returning, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to share this video with you. So this week I am going to be reviewing a fragrance from Kurkdjian, and this is called Grand Soir. If you'd like to know more, stay tuned and keep watching. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me. By the way, I am still suffering really badly with hay fever. The week has been extremely wet, rainy, and I thought that should hopefully make things better, but unfortunately it's always making it worse. So I'm still very sniffly and all that. So an odd sniffle might just be in the video, and I do apologize in advance. So yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna get straight into it. So this is a fragrance from MFK, and this is called Grand Soir. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna start with the notes. I'm gonna get into the fragrance itself and just talk about it in general, and just any points that I think is important to just raise about the fragrance. So this is the fragrance right here. The top notes in this is lavender. It's just one top note, lavender. The heart note, labdanum and benzoin, and then the base note is tonka, vanilla, and amber. Okay, so how would I describe this fragrance? This fragrance is definitely an amber fragrance. It's very, very deep, quite sweet as well, but not sort of overcomplicated. So the note in this gives the perfume a lot of depth. So it's very deep, very rich, and it's definitely an amber fragrance of sort of like the highest caliber. And this I absolutely love. It was just love at first sniff, if you like. Yeah, it's just this. Yeah, it's just so deep, so rich. It's amazing. I can't even rave about this enough. So I'm just gonna spray that now. Yeah, it's one of those, and usually when you smell something for the first time, I mean when you spray it for the first time and you smell it straight away, you know, they're quite sort of in your face, they're quite strong, you know, that initial opening is quite strong. With this one, the initial opening is strong, however, it is beautiful. It's not one of those where you think, oh, actually, I'm not sure, let me leave it 5 minutes. This is straight away just amazing. The very first time I smelled it, I just fell in love straight away. The projection, the longevity on this is amazing. So Grand Soir is just French for great evening, or, you know, big evening if you like. So this is an evening fragrance, I'd say. If you want to wear this during the daytime, I guess you can. You know, there is no right or wrong, but I think definitely spray this sparingly. Don't go all in with this one during the day. This is more of an evening fragrance because it's quite rich, it's quite deep, it's more of a presence of an entrance fragrance. It's spicy, it's sweet, it's intoxicating. Okay, this bottle right here, so this I haven't used very much, as you can probably tell, and that's because I purchased this at back end of 2019, and obviously it being an evening fragrance, we've been on lockdown pretty much for, well, since February, and you know, I haven't sort of gone out as much, I haven't had the opportunity to wear it as much on an evening, but I have worn it a few times last year. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's glamorous, it's sophisticated, it's a real head turner. So as I mentioned, I personally would wear this more on an evening, date night, you know, first date, dinner or something like that, or date night with your partner, or maybe with a group of friends. Yeah, so what else can I mention about this fragrance? So like I say, if you're gonna wear it during the day, just spray very sparingly with this one, because it is very it's very deep. It's quite, don't go too heavy, because otherwise you're just gonna overpower yourself and potentially other people around you. The projection is great. This lasts for hours and hours, sometimes even days, you know, afterwards. From the first spray you can still smell it. It's just amazing. This is definitely an evening wear. It's just, oh my god, it smells really good, guys. It is a beautiful fragrance. Honestly, this house just never fails. There is nothing that I hate about House of Francis Kurkdjian. Honestly, there are fragrances on there, from there, that I'm not 100% keen on, but it doesn't mean that I absolutely hate it or that I would never wear it. But just majority, I would say probably 99% off, I just real absolute amazing blend of different ingredients, different fragrance, different tones, and it just works really well. The amber in this is great. The vanilla makes it a really sweet fragrance as well, so it's a real head turner, and you know, sophistication and classiness in a bowl. So yeah, this is one that you wear a nice dress. This is one where you've got your fur, you know, around your neck, or your fur coat, or you know, you just want to feel grand and amazing. It's great. So the retail price for this, because this is just an eau de parfum, it's not an oud or anything, this retails for €150 or £150 as well. So the English dresser, as you know, these retail for just 150, and in euros as well, I think it's about 150. But if you're going to buy in euros, converting that to GBP, obviously it might just be that tiny little bit cheaper. So just bear that in mind. I will include everything you need to know down below with regards to the notes. I'll put all that down below. I don't know, samples, places to purchase from, etc. I'll include all that down below as well. But guys, this, from the very first day I smelt it, yeah, I was just so happy to have come across it, and I was just so happy to just own the full bottle as well. It is so worth every single penny. You cannot go wrong with this fragrance. It's beautiful. You will get compliments, you will get asked what you're wearing, you will, yeah, it's just one of those, like, there's just no going wrong with it. It's an absolute beauty. So it's a 70ml, as you know, which is sort of like the standard size from MFK. I mentioned in one of my other videos that they've started doing sort of smaller sizes now, which is I think the 35ml, but that doesn't always apply to all the fragrances. I think some of them are still strictly just 70ml. They don't all come in 35ml. It's worth checking on the website. So if you don't want the full 70ml, you can always just get the smaller bottle for that. The price for that, I think it's about €110 though, so it's not exactly half 150, which is £75. So you might just be paying a little bit more, so it might be more value for money to just purchase a 70ml, because then obviously it kind of works out cheaper in the long run if you think about it. So yeah, so I'll just repeat the notes in this. Top note is lavender, heart notes labdanum and benzoin, and the base note being tonka, vanilla and amber. This is beauty in a bottle. It's great, it's amazing. I can't rave about it enough. It smells absolutely beautiful, and yeah, it's just pretty great. So that is Grand Soir from Francis Kurkdjian. What else can I say? Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I need to mention about this. Yeah, so I will see you in my next video next week. Let me know if you already own this. I know most people probably do already. So if you love it, if you hate it, let me know what you think about it. Put the comments down below if you like this video, if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe so that you can get notifications when I upload my videos. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.